Oil drips from foundry walls as the next simulacra stands. It bellows its first defiant yell as molten iron falls on it from above, encasing it in a dim orange glow that contrasts with the icy yellow of its own eyes. We pull a lever. Another stands. Another screams. We continue until we get it right. After more than a year of intensive development, the largest update in the Doronai Nui's history has finally arrived. Introducing DN version 0.11.0, featuring some much-needed system improvements and long-awaited additions. Expanding on the ease of use of our last update, 0.11.0 features significant reworks of our elemental, Kanohi, and powers indices. It should be easier than ever to learn about and use these powerful abilities in creative ways. All elements are more uniform and make use of two forms, craft and control. This allows elementally affiliated characters to create almost any item they can dream of, save it like a custom spellbook, while making on-the-fly manipulation of their element more responsive. Kanohi formatting is much easier to read, more compact, and is tied directly to the powers index for framing and syntax. We have rebuilt every single Kanohi power and their variants as modular powers, making many Kanohi more powerful or less confusing to use, while also providing a better framework for GMs who want to homebrew new mask powers. We've also added more than 20 new Kanohi, giving players more options out of the box than ever before. The powers index has been completely rebuilt for ease of use, cutting the bloat of dozens of unnecessary components by simply being allowed to install nearly any item component as a power. Power components that previously had overlap with Kanohi powers have been made consistent, and a number of new components have been added for new and existing Kanohi. If you're looking for examples of powers when creating your own, refer to the Kanohi Index or to our next edition, the Machines Index. After years of waiting, players can finally play as fan-favorite machines such as Borak and Krana, Rakshi and Krata, all of them, Vaki, and more. As an expansion of the Equipment Index, players should look to these canon examples as inspiration for their own machines, robots, and automatons of all shapes and sizes. For our game masters, we also have great news. The Buildings Index, another expansion to equipment, can help you flesh out a location for your players to explore. Quickly bash together dungeons, the Chamber of Life, or even entire towns and cities from dozens of pre-built rooms and buildings, or create your own. Need something to fill those buildings with? We've got you covered. Doronai Nui 0.11.0 comes with more than 100 new Rahi and NPC stat blocks, from the lowly Kauri Snail to the fearsome Akiamu Warlord. Additionally, many Rahi, new and old, now have the ability to wear Kanohi, allowing you to recreate memorable fights with beasts possessed by corrupted masks, and NPCs now frequently make use of nearly every archetype in the game. This update is jam-packed with a whole host of other tweaks, changes, and improvements to the Doronai Nui. For a full list of changes, please check out the changelog in the description.